Now, Jaegers, we get to get right into week number 9, and we have a great matchup to kick off our week. Genesis taking on the Kiwis.
No, this is a really good matchup here. Tons of playoff implications. With the clinch scenarios, it looks like there's not too many clinch scenarios here, as it looks like both teams are in the playoffs. But there's still a fight for seeding. Kiwi's still looking to get that 1 seed, and it looks like Genesis is trying to move up a little bit from that 5 seed, or the 6 seed. And Genesis here, they're hot and cold. You never know what you're going to get from them. They can play really good on some days and awful on others. Kiwis sporting a 12-4 record themselves. They look like the top of Novice League.
Yeah, Kiwis, they have been on a tear recently, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe they are also at the top of. Well, actually, they're not at the top of the power rankings. I correct myself. They're third in the power rankings. They actually went down from first, which is a little bit surprising, despite their wins this last week. But the Kiwis have been really good as of recent, so they're definitely a team that everyone's gonna be watching. And like you said, Jaegers, they're looking for the 1 seed, but they're gonna have to hope that Whelps lose the game. Because the Kiwis already took the season series, and if Whelps lose 1 game and the Kiwis win out, they will take home the number 1 seed for the playoffs, and that is a crucial one there. And I just really like this format, Jaegers, because it leaves a lot to be desired with the playoff structure the way it is, fighting for the 1 seed, and then you talked about Genesis fighting to get out of that 5-6 matchup and get into the 3-4 one.
No, 5-6, that 5-6 matchup, there's quite a road to go because you're going down the lower bracket, and then once you win that one, you have to play the loser of the upper quarterfinal, I believe. And then once you get done with that one, you have to play the 1 seed. And it's just a whole rocky road ahead. You definitely want that 4 third seed. It's a much easier road to the playoff, to the championship.
Yeah, it definitely is. And Genesis trying to make their way out of it. The Kiwis hoping to get that 1 seed, which would put them 1 game away from taking home the championship in that second semifinal. So they are definitely going to be looking to take home the win here tonight. But Jaegers, we got a lot of predictions in chat. You guys can still get your channel point predictions on. Who are you taking in this one, Jaegers? Genesis versus Kiwis.
This is going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to say Kiwis in Game 5, I want to say. Love Genesis, but I'm not sure if they could pull it off against the Kiwis.
All right, well, we'll have to see. You guys have just a little bit more to get your predictions in as we get things going. Right now, this might be one of the biggest matches we had in terms of channel points. There might have been a bigger one the other day, but there are 75,000 channel points on the Kiwis and Seaferns. Not going to let me finish that, as they are the mega underdogs here in the channel point world, but they're going to start out with the first goal.
No, Genesis, it's looking like they might make me eat my words right away, as they're going to get a quick kickoff goal with 5 seconds in.
Wow, they just come off the start and get the first goal there. Genesis, the return on this one is 1 to 6.5 for the channel points. So actually, Jaegers, you're the highest better there on Genesis. I know you're taking the Kiwis in this one, but could end up with 30,000 channel points here if Genesis is able to pull off the upset here. But we'll have to find out. And another shout out here to Blazing Biscuit for the 12-month, 1 year of Nemesis affiliate there. As Biscuit was the second ever sub to the Nemesis channel. First real one besides me. So huge shout out to that guy. Always been around. Always good to have Biscuit around. Shout out for the 12-month. And Kiwis coming in. Hydro putting in the goal to tie things up.
It looks like Magic Pepperoni gets a little caught inside the goal. Wheels an excellent mechanical play to get that pass off. And Hydro's just going to bang that shot in top right.
A great placement there. That's tie things up. Kiwis able to get up on the board into game number 1. And it looks like Genesis, for their lineup here, they're going with Magic, Mikey Ike, and Zeverns on the Genesis side. And I know, Jaegers, you're in the Evolution org. Same with me here. What do you make of this? What do you make of this lineup for Genesis? Obviously, they've swapped it around quite a bit. What do you think about this one?
It's definitely an interesting lineup. Now, seeing that Forza isn't in, I know all 3 of these players do have mics. So that makes it a bit easier to communicate rotating wise and such. But I'm really interested to see what happens. And if Genesis loses 1 game, will they switch the lineup up?
Yeah, and it's interesting thing there because Forza Blade, he's a two-time player of the week this season in Novice as Magic Pepperoni launches one towards the net, but Rogue clearing it away. So Forza riding the bench, probably due to the mic issue potentially, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see him sometime in the series as Mikey tries to get up to that one. Zeverns found a touch in the midfield. Hydro looking for a teammate out there. Hot Wheels is up. Center towards the middle. Right to Rogue, who takes a shot, but Mikey Ike right in the way. And this one pinched back across. Wheels going to find a double on it. Looking for a pass on the midfield. As Magic taking to the backboard now. Hydro keeping the pressure on for the Kiwis. It's a little bit of a double commit comes out. But Wheels able to get things up. Looking to find a pass in the midfield. Pops it up high. Hydro trying to get to it. Mikey, he's there first. As Zeverns looking to pass it out to Mikey, but Rogue shuts it down, but right to Zeverns, who takes a shot towards net, and Hot Wheels able to get back up. And Jaegers, we had two quick goals early on, but we're already at the halfway point of this game one very quickly, and this game is still tied at one apiece. No one able to break through quite yet.
No, it seems like a relatively even matchup, and it seems like the goal scoring has slowed down just a little bit. I like what the Kiwis are doing, having infield passes. But Genesis, they just keep, whenever they get on the attack, they just keep slamming into the backboard. And if you slam into the backboard enough, it eventually goes in as Rogue is going to put one in, taking the lead by one.
What a pass there from Hot Wheels. It was send it across right past Magic Pepperoni. And really at that point, Mikey, nothing he could do there. A great play out from the Kiwis to take the lead here. And now 2 minutes remaining. Genesis gonna have to look and find an answer. Is this one sent across? Hydro out of the midfield. Magic barely sending that one off his post there as Hot Wheels can't connect. Rogue able to touch it off the side. Mikey by one. Magic looking for a demo. Is gonna find it. Only one defender back in net. It's Hydro. But Mikey didn't want to commit too hard on that one. Zeverns taking it back towards his own net. But Hydro is chasing with him. Pops it right in the middle to Rogue. But Zeverns denies it away. And now Genesis trying to get out, but Hydro able to keep that one right back in. And in the Genesis corner, as Zeverns now looking for an outlet to Mikey, but not going to make anything happen there. As Magic over the top of two. The net's open here. As this one bounces up, Rogue can't connect. Wide open net for Zeverns, who puts it in the bottom right. A nice play there. Genesis ties it right back up.
No, like I said, Genesis has been going on counterattacks. And it seems to pay off there as two of Kiwi's defenders get caught in Genesis half, and Genesis just makes them pay.
Yeah, Genesis able to find the answer there. Magic Pepperoni setting it up, and Zeverns finishing the deal. As now the Kiwis are coming back here. Magic able to find a touch and get it off to the side for now, but Rogue right back in the midfield. Another little bit of a double commit comes out, but Genesis able to get out as Mikey sending that one towards the net awkwardly. Kiwis have to find a touch. And double commit comes out off the backboard. Magic Pepperoni coming in to send it home off the pass from Mikey Ike.
What a pass by Mikey off the backboard over the defense. And Wheels just got caught lacking there as Magic Pepperoni puts it in past him.
Nice play for sure there. Mikey's almost there to put it in, but the last defender just couldn't react in time. Magic was right in the perfect position, and now Genesis coming back in this one after being down, able to retake the lead. But can they hold on to it? We saw the Kiwis come back just a little bit ago, take the lead. They're going to have to find it quickly, though, as now we're down to the final 40 seconds of game number one. This ball popped up. Kiwis looking to make something happen, but Mikey sends it down. Kiwis might be out of net here. Could be an open net opportunity. And a shot going to go, but it's saved away on the goal line by Hydro. As now Mikey, last man back, going to send it right back in. Is it going to go off the post? No, denied away. Two really close opportunities for Genesis. And now the time is ticking. The Kiwis have to make something happen now. As this one's sent back out in the midfield. Last chance for the Kiwis. Magic does great to keep it away. But last opportunity, Rogue send it down towards the net. Mikey trying to make this touchdown, and he does. Able to send it into the ground. An intense final moments there, but Genesis able to take the victory in a 1-0 series lead.
No, what a game by Genesis. Kiwis looked, at least in the first half, looked like they controlled most of the game with their passing plays. But in the end, Genesis just kept up the stamina and was able to get enough goals to win.
The shots relatively even here, despite everything. Looks like I believe that's seven for the Kiwis and 8 for Genesis. So they're able to take that one. They're actually 9 for Genesis. Correct me there. But yeah, Genesis able to hold on, but the Kiwis, they are looking like a really solid team in this one, and that game almost could have gone any way there, Jaegers, but Genesis just did enough to hold on.
No, it really did. Kiwis, their attack looking dangerous as always, and Genesis was able to pull out, what was it, 6 saves in that one? You could tell, due to having a lot of shots on their net.
And now, as we head into game number 2, we're going to have to see if the Kiwis can bounce back to tie this series up, or if Genesis can take the victory and give themselves a 2-0 series lead. Quick shout out again to C Money. Always love our man C Money for the 11-month sub. Almost a year. I agree. It's almost a year. It's been crazy. We're almost to the 1-year anniversary of Nemesis League play as Magic Pepperoni is going to find a snipe all the way across the field.
Genesis picking up right where they left off with a long shot. Wheels just not able to get there in time.
Yeah, tough one there. Sometimes those do happen though in Novice League. The aerials not as refined as in the higher leagues, but mistakes like that happen. As now they're coming back as they're taking a shot there, Hydro. Trying to put it in, but he can't this time. This one up, Hot Wheels. Trying to send it in. Magic to the corner. Gonna snag the boost and leave that one. And now he's going to get right back on it. Magic might be looking for a teammate instead. He's going to take it up the wall here. Hot Wheels into the ceiling. Magic trying to follow it, but can't find the touch. This ball beats out 2 defenders. Hot Wheels trying to get in the way. Oh, but it leaves the net wide open, and Seaburns can't get back in time. A great passing play to tie this one up.
No, Wheels with just a little doink on ahead, and Hydro is going to put the ball in the only shot that's going to get a goal there. What a pinpoint accuracy by him.
Yeah, and that was perfect spot to place that one home, like you said. In that bottom left corner. And the Kiwis right back in this one. As Mikey finds a block. Zebrans now out in the midfield rogue. Send it high towards the backboard. One is up, and oh my goodness, Hot Wheels with the shot. Wow, what an angle.
Oh my, what a pass by Rogue. And what a shot by Wheels. Mikey Ike was not ready for that one.
Wow, that was an absolute banger there. And yeah, even though he was right in front of the ball, couldn't even react in time. That one was so fast. And now, Genesis is down once again. As this one's shot towards the net. Magic has an open net to shoot at. And he is going to make them pay and tie it right back up.
Magic just takes a probing shot at the goal, Wheels with a bad save, and Magic's just going to follow that up to put that one in and equalize the game.
Yeah, Genesis, it just seems like every time, at least so far in these first 2 games, anytime the Kiwis get a little bit of a lead, it seems like Genesis has had a quick response to tie things right back up.
No, most definitely, and that's with all the pressure Genesis is putting on them. They're looking feisty in this game.
Yeah, and we might be seeing that really good Genesis you talked about, that they show flashes of at times, but a really good play from Rogue here to snipe that one in top right.
No, right when you say that, they're just a little misplay on defense by Genesis, and Rogue just is able to snipe that one top right. What a banger.
Nice play, Kiwis able to take back the lead here in game 2. As that one sent home, and now this one, a kickoff goal going to come out. Hydro puts it in, and the Kiwis take a 2-goal lead.
Oh my goodness. It looks like Mikey Ike cheats up a little bit too much, and Hydro's able to capitalize on that, getting the 2-0 lead, the 2-goal lead.
4-2. Still 3 minutes remaining. A lot of goals actually scored so far, and we might have another one here as this one almost goes in. Zeverns ringing it off the post. With 6 goals already. Might be 7 here if not for Hydro. As he gets back and makes a great save to shut that one down. His Wheels dribbling it by one. What can he do with it? Looking to flick it, sends it up in the midfield. Opportunity there, but Rogue not able to get there in time as this one popped up. Magic able to find a touch out. Rogue waiting on it, going to turn, but shut down by Magic, who sends this one back in. Off the sidewall there's Everns coming in, popping this one up high. Hydro has to get to it. He does. Able to send it out as now Wheels clearing it down the field. Magic sending it back right in the middle, though. Everns can't connect with that one, and Hydro is going to have a hat trick here, and the Kiwis have a commanding 3-goal lead.
With just about halfway through the game, Hydro already has 500 points, on pace to hit 1,000 points this game. And just a little miscue on defense, allowing Hydro to get that goal in.
Kiwis looking for another one here off the kickoff, but Magic shuts it down, but Rogue coming in. A little bit of a double quick comes out in this one, an open net. Hydro, why not put another one home, his 4th of the game.
Just another double commit by Genesis. Neither of them finding the ball. Magic Pepperoni couldn't get back in time, and Hydro is going to score his 4th goal of the game.
6-2 now. The Kiwis really coming out in this one. And now Genesis has to fight from pretty far behind here as Rogue sending it down. Magic going to drop it to the corner by 2 defenders as he's going to pop this one up high to the ceiling. Magic looking to make something happen here as he drops down, looking for another, but Rogue cutting it off. Everns popping this one back in. Wheels on the backboard. Everns out of the midfield, but denied away. As this one, a little bit of a double commit. It's going to allow Wheels some space, but Everns shuts it down. Looking for another one. Rogue popping up high. Mikey banging it down, but right to Hydro, who sends it back, and Wheels into the corner now. Magic trying to get to that one, but can't connect. Everns gonna pop it to the corner. Magic looking for the bumps, finding all of them here as that one got close, but still, Jaegers at this point, only a minute 20 remaining, 4 goals. It's gonna be pretty difficult as Mike Yankee is actually gonna own goal that one, and now I'd say it's almost near impossible. 7-2.
No, 7-2 in 1 minute and 15 seconds. I guess it's possible, but it's highly unlikely. And that own goal was very demoralizing, it seems.
Yeah, I think at that point, maybe just try to make anything happen. Is Genesis there, Mikey sending it back towards his own net, and unfortunately into it, as now the Kiwis a dominating 7-2 lead in game number 2, looking to tie up this series, as this one popped up dangerously. Could find one here, the net is wide open, but Wheels able to get back in time. Magic can't turn that one around, as now he pops it out, but only to Wheels, who sets it up for Hydro. This one goes back down. Mikey taking his time there in control, trying to get it by the defender, but blocked away to Magic. This one out in the midfield. Magic gonna just drive it around off the post there. Follow-up comes in. Everns able to slide it home, and if anything, a consolation goal in game 2.
No, that's what you want to get. You don't need to score 4 more goals. You need to score 1 and then keep that momentum going into the next game. You score a goal and then you realize we can keep up with these guys. And if they have 1 goal and they shut out Kiwi for the remainder of the game, it's a little something to keep note of going into the next game.
Yeah, most definitely. In those blowouts, want to keep the morale up as much as you can, as Rogue able to find a demo as Kiwis just going to hold on here for the final 15 seconds as Wheels to the corner. Genesis maybe looking for one more here, but Rogue denying it away. Now Kiwis might have an opportunity for one more as this one's popped up. Double commit comes out. They're going to pinch it off to the side. And it's this one. Hangs around the Genesis corner. Might just do it here if only it touches the ground, but that one's going to go in. Why not? As they're going to get a goal to end it off at 0 seconds. The Kiwis are going to take this game number 2, though.
That's very unfortunate if you're Genesis. It's just another goal to add to the stat sheets for Kiwis, but it's demoralizing to get scored on in 0 seconds for Genesis.
Yeah, and maybe they're already looking at the next game, but a really tough loss there is you see Hydra with 4 goals, Wheels with 3 goals, and That's kind of the Kiwis team that, a lot of people in Novice have been talking about and a lot of people have been scared of is, this Kiwis team that can come out with that offense. Jaegers, they actually did look really scary in this one and are definitely a contender to be reckoned with come playoff time as well.
No, the Kiwis, whenever they're playing like this, I feel like they can beat anyone. It's hard to get on that level all the time. Genesis, they need to figure something out on defense. Their defense looking highly volatile all over the place, and they just need to get steady and make some saves.
Yeah, only 3 saves in this one. Despite I believe that's 10 shots out from the Kiwis, only able to find a couple saves. Maybe that's 11. Maybe my math is struggling. Oh, actually, there was an own goal. That's why the math seems a little bit off there. But yeah, only able to find a couple saves in that one, and they had a bunch of them in game number 1. So maybe the defense just wasn't there, Jaegers, that they needed. And now heading into game 3. I'm very curious to see what the lineup is going to be for these guys. Do you think they're going to stick it out? Or do you think they're going to swap it up?
I mean, before I even had a chance to guess, it looks like Genesis is sub Zevern's out for Forza. Let's see if this works out for Genesis. I know Forza's an offensive-minded player. Let's see if he pulls out some goals.
I will definitely have to see here. Forza Blade coming in for Zeverns and Genesis in this game number 3. This best of 5. I'd definitely be curious to see how it's going to work out as Magic has an open net to work with. Can he hit this angle here? Looking for it. Pops it up high to Forza, who's going to send it in. And hey, there's that man, Jaegers, coming in with the offense.
Immediately making an impact. Magic, we're going to call that a pass. And Forza just puts it home past Hydro. And that's how you want to, after losing 8-3, that's how you want to make an impact in the next game.
Definitely. And sometimes coming in cold off the bench, it's not necessarily easy for Forza or any sub to get involved in the action, score that early. So it's a good sign of life for Genesis. As now the Kiwis also shown some life off the backboard here. A shot coming in. Rogue snipes it home and ties it up.
No, there's that Kiwi passing again. Hydro passed it off the backboard, and Rogue is there immediately to follow up. Forza just got caught lacking there.
A little bit too slow on that one was Forza, but Kiwis gonna happily take that one as they're coming back again with the aggressive cheat. Magic trying to get it by Rogue. Now Hydro. That one pinching towards the net, but luckily off the crossbar is now Mikey. Able to flick it by one, but no boost to work with as Rogue. A little bit of an awkward touch, but able to follow it one time. And able to follow it a second as this one pops up high. Mikey gonna find a clear out of his side for now. As Rogue back towards the net, wheels, trying to get in the direction, in the face of Magic Pepperoni. And he was looking for the redirect, but couldn't find it as Magic trying to find a dribble. Can't connect this time. Forza able to bang it out to the side. This one popping up high towards the Kiwis net. Rogue able to make the touch and off to the corner. And this one blocked back up. Magic trying to get to it, but Rogue sending it down. Forza Blade popping this one up. Hydro trying to get to Magic. Maybe trying to get in his way. Forza can't connect. Neither can Magic as Rogue sends it down. Back in the zone. Mikey, last defender. If we get it by one now, giving chase to it. He's by a second, and the third one rotating back. Could be an opportunity. Mikey gonna drive away from it there, and a shot gonna be saved away by Hydro. Well, Jaegers, this is giving me a lot of game 1 vibes here. Is we have a 1-1 scoreline approaching halfway.
No, definitely. It's a very back and forth series, and it looks like the scoring has calmed down from game 2. I'm interested to see what happens in the next minute or so. See if anything changes.
Next minute could be very crucial as Mikey had an open net, but just a little bit wide there. As this one's sent back now. Genesis on the retreat. Magic to the corner. Hydro gonna look for some bumps. Gonna leave it for Rogue, who snags the boost. Gonna pop it. But Magic able to connect. Forza, he can't find the touch there. He's gonna come back in for the bump, and Magic gonna dive in now, trying to keep his offense going. Forza can't connect on this one, but Mikey is there, taken up. What can Mikey do with this? He's sending it towards the backboard dangerously, but Wheels a great save. Able to put it off to the side. As this one's sent back in by Genesis. Forza Blade coming in. Mikey now looking for it. Forza with the ball, and it's going to
Oh,
go into the net. Forza Blade erasing the defender, and Mikey's going to get the goal.
what a bump by Forza. The tactical whiff there. And Hydro had no idea he was coming as Mikey Ike puts the bouncing shot past him.
And you don't often expect that defender to come right out of net, or out of your own net, and hit you from behind. But that time, that's exactly what Forza Blade did. And it was a great one there to give Genesis the lead. Now the Kiwis going to have to find an answer here as Wheels towards the middle of the net's kind of open dangerously, and Hydro is going to put it in. Another immediate answer from the Kiwis.
No, it looked like one of the Kiwis players got revenge on one of Genesis players with the demo, and Rogue, it looked like he made the pass, and Hydro's just going to put that one top left all day.
And that's a really good answer from the Kiwis. It seems like every time now, we talked about Genesis rebounding in game 1, but it seems like now, more recently, the Kiwis, they have been able to rebound from pretty much anything Genesis has done, and that can definitely be a momentum killer.
Why did we say that? Genesis rebounds themselves with the fortunate Genesis bounce, and Forza is just going to put it past Wheels into the bottom left of the goal.
Hey, I mean, maybe the caster's curse. It's a thing, Jaegers. It's always there. It's coming for us.
I guess this is an exciting game, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, definitely. This series has been back and forth all the time. Here is game number 3. It's about as close as it gets here. 3-2. A minute 20 remaining as Kiwis on the attack here. Hydro trying to put it towards the net, but Magic, he can't get to the save. And he's actually going to put it in his own net, and we're tied right back up at 3.
Oh my, what a scoring fest by both teams. Magic just not quick enough coming back from the spawn, and Hydro's just going to dunk it in there.
I think that one might have been dropping in the net regardless. So Magic tried to get to it, but unfortunately not quick enough. As now Forza Blade. Magic tried to make up for his mistakes, but can't connect on this one. Mikey quickly diving in on this one. As Magic now into the corner. Gonna pop it up, looking for an opportunity. Sends it over one. The shot coming in from Forza, but it's denied away. They're trying to turn it in, and Mikey rolling it towards the net. Just enough to put it in. A little bit of a scuffle, but they're able to connect somehow.
It looked like Genesis kind of got caught in a game of you take it, no, you take it. And then Mikey finally says, no, I'll take it. And then they get the lead with 58 seconds left.
Oh, that could have been very bad if Genesis was not able to put it home. And the Kiwis paid off of a little bit of a double commit. And now they are on the back foot as Genesis is once again retaking the lead. And let's see if we see that quick Kiwis rebound like we've seen in these last couple games. Magic, a shot towards net, popping up high. Mikey with an opportunity here. He's got the aerial, but Rogue able to deny it away as Mikey dribbling it by one. Gonna leave it for Magic, who's got an opportunity, and the shot. Magic sends it home, a banger, and Genesis a 5-3 lead.
Genesis finally breaking the back and forth scoring up, and Magic Pepperoni is just going to have a banging shot past the defender. What a goal.
And Magic Pepperoni adding to his total for this game, as he already has 3 assists and 3 saves, and why not get a goal there to give your team a 2-goal cushion. Only 30 seconds remaining as Wheels able to get it by one. Forza Blade on the dribble, knowing that they just have to stall this time out. But Rogue, he's sending it right back in. Dangerous ball, but Forza shuts it down. Kiwis have to find 2 goals quickly here. Can they do it? This one denied away. Precious seconds ticking as Forza Blade sends it back. And as this one tended back towards their net, yeah, it's going to definitely do it here for game number 3. Genesis able to rebound from the 8-3 loss and come back to take this one, Jaegers, and now putting themselves on match point, 1 game away from taking the victory.
No, Genesis have to feel good about themselves in this game. Coming back from an 8-3, or was it 9-3? Doesn't matter. But they won this one 5-3, and they took back the momentum.
They definitely did, but in this one, Jaegers, I will say Genesis, they looked good and they brought Forza Blade in. The offense was definitely up. He dropped 2 goals. Mikey had 2 goals. Magic had 1 goal. And the Kiwis though, they definitely still had their opportunities there. And you see the flashes from the Kiwis of that high-powered offense and their opportunities.
No, most definitely. But it looks like a total role reversal with the Kiwis having 6 saves themselves and Genesis having just 3. But the Kiwis, the passing plays were still there, but they just got overwhelmed, it looked like. Maybe they felt like it would be easy after the 8-3 win.
You definitely don't want to get too complacent in Rocket League, especially in a best-of-5 series like this one. Sometimes can get lulled into a bit of a comfort there. Maybe the Kiwis did, maybe they didn't. But regardless, they are now down 1-2 in this series, and Genesis on match point, looking to improve to 9-8. And the Kiwis looking to keep their hopes for that 1 seed alive. Reminder, they have to get a victory here and get a little bit of help with the Whelps losing at least one of the next games. As this one sent back down. Forza Blade popping up in the midfield. Magic popping it towards the net. Rogue gonna get it by 1 as this one sent back in. Kiwis on the attack, but Forza sent it to the corner. Rogue gonna steal the boost, taking up to the air, looking for this one, dribbling it towards the net. Dangerous ball, and it's dropping right in front, but Wheels, nobody there. And that one, a super dangerous ball, but no one from the Kiwis wanted to commit on that one, Jaegers.
No, Genesis definitely got lucky there, and what a missed opportunity for the Kiwis.
Yeah, it seems like the Kiwis have had so much pressure a lot of these games, and I was very surprised to not see a Kiwis player diving like they have done. And I don't know, Jaegers, maybe it's the nerves of being on match point here, and this one, Forza Blade almost gets it in somehow. I don't know how Rogue saved that one away, but that was a close one, and yeah, I don't know, Jaegers, you think it's the nerves here for the Kiwis knowing they're on match point?
I mean, probably so. Honestly, I think there's a bit of nerves on both sides. With Genesis being in this position, I believe it was last week before they got scored on with 4 seconds left and blew the series. But I don't know. It all comes down to if the Kiwis can get a few goals in early and win this game.
I'll have to see if Kiwis dive on the offense. Thinking they might be passive is they have a shot towards net here. Wide, Mikey able to clear it away, but right back to Hydro, who sends this one up. Rogue, not much boost to work with, just gonna wait for it as he sends this one back in. But Mikey able to make the touch. Still scoreless. 2 minutes gone by. Game number 4. Genesis 2-1 series lead, looking to close this one off and move a little bit closer to potentially getting out of that 5-6 matchup and getting into that 3-4 seed position. As Magic is up off the sidewall. Wheels. Bumped away from this one. Mikey trying to get it by 1, but it's going to go right out to Forza Blade. He's taking one off the backboard. Hydra now out in the midfield. Magic banging it right back to Wheels, who's going to find a pop. And Magic thought about it there, but not going to go this time as it's dangerous in the midfield. A missed touch. Going to allow for a counterattack potentially, but Rogue sending it right back just a little bit wide. As this one, Mikey can't connect. Magic to the corner now, blocked back up in the midfield. Forza trying to deny it away, and still this one's scoreless. I could feel the intensity, Jaegers, just in this one. 0-0. The Kiwis just knowing one mistake could cost them the series in this one.
No, as time ticks down, the margin of error keeps going lower as Magic Pepperoni is going to bang this shot bottom left corner. We were waiting for something to happen, and Genesis answered.
And that's a great place shot from Magic. 2 defenders in net on the right side and right in the middle. And Magic finds the bottom left corner there. And Genesis taking the lead here in Game 4. Can they hold on, though? You alluded to it, Jaegers. The last time we saw Genesis on the series point with the lead, they ended up getting reverse swept against the Wisps. And, now they've got the lead. I wonder, I hate to be that guy, but is that running through their mind, do you think, here in this one?
I think it has to be a little bit, but if it's going to, well, I think it's going to change. If they're unsure whether or not they should touch the ball, they're going to touch the ball, as both players, right as I say that, Wheels is going to put a beautiful shot top right, and Forza just wasn't able to make the save in time.
That one almost, you can't place that one any better.
No, that was really awkward for Forza. I don't think most Challenger players could make that save in that position.
Yeah, that one's a tough one, and a great snipe from Wheels, able to put it in as a demo comes out, and the Kiwis are coming back with a vengeance here, 2-1. All of a sudden, some offense coming out.
Magic Pepperoni was waiting back post and just gets absolutely annihilated by Wheels, and Hydro's just gonna put that one in, or yeah.
Yeah, Hydro able, actually, have Rogue gonna put that one in, and the Kiwis all of a sudden have a lead, looking to force this game 5. Genesis gonna have to rebound in this one as we head down to the final minute. This ball stuck back in. Kiwis looking to add on to their lead.
If I'm Genesis, I would be feeling really uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Right as I say that, Forza gets the demo and Mikey just snipes it from across the field.
Right when things seem bleak, Jaegers, it's the demos. The demos coming out, and another demo goal to tie things up.
It looked like Wheels just got blinded by the demo there and didn't see the ball coming, and it just slipped right past him.
So Genesis able to find a rebound here. 30 seconds remaining. The Kiwis on their last life in this series. Still fighting for that 1 seed. As an opportunity here off the backboard. Forza gonna find a touch. As Hydro sending it back in. He's looking for the double tap. Hydro off the backboard, and the follow from Rogue puts it in. A great play from the Kiwis.
What a close one by Hydro. This could be the dagger. And Hydro hits it off the backboard, and Rogue just places it in. What a pass.
Wow, what a play. And now only 12 seconds remaining. Can the Kiwis hold on and force a game 5? Or does Genesis have one more rebound in him? This one's sent towards, but Rogue, he actually drops it right down the middle, but thankfully his teammate Wheels was there. And now he sends it a long way. It's going to be a tough one to get to, and the Kiwis are going to take this game. And now, Jaegers, we are headed to game number 5.
Game 5, Champions Field. It's always hype. I don't know who's going to take this one. It's so close. But if you're Genesis, you gotta be feeling nervous about it.
Definitely have to be feeling some nerves here in this one. But Kiwis, they had a good comeback there, and they have got to be looking up here as we head to this last game of the series.
No, they definitely do. They have all the momentum, coming back and scoring with 11 seconds down to take the game. Almost had a mishap towards the end, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen this next one.
And you got to wonder here, Jaegers, are they going to run back the same lineup? They had some offense, some pretty good offense in this one. Maybe not the greatest, but do you think they run back the same lineup, or do you think Zeverns might come in here for the 5th game?
This is a tough one. I think they're going to run with this current lineup. They might be thinking about it right now, but I think they should run it back with that same lineup.
All right, well, we will have to see here as we have Game 5 coming your way. Kiwis versus Genesis. Both these teams fighting for playoff positioning. Reminder, Kiwis looking for that 1 seed. Going to need a win and some help from the Whelps losing there. And Genesis looking to get out of the 5-6 matchup and move their seed up. And looks like we have a little bit of a swap. Zeverns is back in, Jaegers, for Forza Blade in this one in Game 5.
Zeverns looking to get a little bit back, as he was a part of that 8-3 annihilation by the Kiwis. And let's see if the change-up can add some momentum to Genesis' side.
We'll have to see. Last time they made a swap and put Forza Blade in, they were able to win. Can they do it here in Game 5, or will the Kiwis, who've looked so strong in this series on offense, can they end it off here? A shot toward net. Zeverns can't make the touch. It's off the crossbar, though. It wasn't on, as now Mikey can't connect this one. This ball rolling out of the midfield. Zeverns looking to get to it. Sending a shot towards the net, and it's going to hit the crossbar. The follow can't go. Zeverns almost able to connect. A close opportunity as he was trying to make an immediate impact like we saw in that game number 3 with Forza Blade.
That was a close shot. What a bang from half court. And Zeverns just wasn't able to capitalize on that one.
Not able to connect there, and now Genesis on the back foot. Mikey able to find a stop, and another one. He's by the defender, one to beat in net. Mikey off the backboard, Magic can't find the follow though. As this one sent off to the side, Zeverns. Let that one go by one of the defender's wheels. A little bit of a block, Rogue looking for a teammate. A little bit of a double commit comes out, but not going to go on as Rogue sends one towards net. Zeverns has to make the touch, and he does. This one out of the midfield, Magic gonna take control, send it up the wall. As he sends this one towards the backboard, looking for the double tap there, almost finds it, but not gonna go as Mikey trying to keep this one back in. But close opportunity, Jaegers, and the patented first goal in Game 5, so crucial. No one has been able to break through yet.
No, it really is. 2 minutes in, both teams have gotten extremely close, but neither able to make it happen yet.
Still scoreless here. Game number 5. This one out of the midfield, Rogue getting it by a defender, but it's right to Zeverns. He takes it up. Wheels can't connect. Zeverns has an opportunity. Shooting that one bottom right, but Rogue just in time as Magic send this one up high off the ceiling. This one still pops up. Mikey able to find a touchdown to Magic, who drops it down. The net's open. The panic ensues, and Magic is going to put it home. And they take the lead here right at the halfway point.
Mikey Ike drops it back down to Magic, and Magic just a beautiful touchdown mid. No one was able to get there. It looked like a free-for-all, everyone going to the ball, and Magic's going to come out on top and put it in.
Oh, that one, so dangerous there. For a second, you had to wonder if the Kiwis were going to make the save away. Genesis barely able to get there. And now they take the lead here, finding that first goal of Game 5. And now, can they hold on in this one? As this ball sent out on the dribble are the Kiwis by 2 defenders. Rogue just trying to take it by them all, but he's not going to be able to make it happen this time. This one out in the midfield. Blocked out. Kiwis gonna look for an answer here. 2 minutes remaining in Game 5. This one, Rogue looking to make it happen, but Magic pops it up high. Dangerous ball for Hydro. It's right in front of the net, but nobody there. Not wanting to commit is Genesis, as they're playing patient. And you have to wonder, Jaegers, that one could have been a huge missed opportunity, as it looks like Genesis trying to play passive here and hold on.
No, Genesis just trying not to mess up at this point. As the whole series, the games have been back and forth every game. But it looks like Rogue is going to get one here. Top left shot by Rogue, and Genesis wasn't able to save it.
Wow, what a play from Rogue, is he just right over the defenders. I mean, what a play from him. The air dribble to tie things up, keeping his team alive in this series. An absolutely amazing play from Rogue, and we've seen those from the Kiwis this entire series. Do they have another one in him? Here is Magic. An awkward touch right there. Rogue can't connect. As this one sent away. Kiwis on the retreat. As Mikey popping out of the middle wheels. Can't get to it. Magic bangs off the backboard right to Rogue. Denied by Zeverns. As this one pops up, Hydro down for a teammate, but Magic shutting it down. As Rogue, an awkward touch. Could be an opportunity, but he's erased off the map. Mikey, can he finish it? No. Off the backboard to Zeverns. As this one on the dribble, Zeverns trying to make something happen there. Magic can't connect. Hydro up there. Mikey back in the zone. Final 40 seconds here. 1-1 in Game 5, Jaegers. It really all comes down to this. Next goal could just secure this series.
No, most definitely. 30 seconds left. It is do or die for both teams. Genesis has got to be kicking themselves for being patient in that last one. They could have a 2-1 lead right now, but instead are tied with 20 seconds left to go. Clock winding down. Let's see what happens.
Last chance here, Magic taking it down the field. The air dribble, but it's saved away. We don't even get to see it. The demo, but Zeverns off the sidewall there, not going to go. Oh my goodness, that ball almost went in the net. Genesis so close. Can they find one here? No, we're going to have overtime here. Such a close opportunity, Jaegers, but this series is so intense right now.
Game 5 overtime. That is what you want to see. Who will come out on top? Oh my goodness.
As this one shot towards the net by Hydro. He's coming in for the dunk as he sends this one up high, but Mikey with a great read Able to bang it down. Zebrans can't connect a shot towards Ned Magic. A little bit out. Fortunately, that one just a little bit off. And this one out in the midfield. Hydro looking for an opportunity. As Zebrans pops it up and down to the side. Rogue coming in off the backboard looking for an opportunity. He finds the shot bottom right. Rogue finishes the series there with that goal. And the Kiwis take home the victory.
What a clutch shot by Rogue. Genesis just got caught lacking a little bit off in their defensive rotations, and Rogue is going to make them pay. But honestly, great series by both teams.
Yeah, that one about as close as it's going to get here between these two teams. The Game 5 OT, and the Kiwis just squeak it out. Luckily for all the people who bet, especially JD, 61,000 on the Kiwis. He is breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief right there. That's for sure. So congratulations to the Kiwis as they keep on the race towards that number 1 seed. And a couple of quick shout outs before we head to a quick break before our next matchup. A huge shout out to Krippus for gifting a sub to Astronistic, and a huge shout out to Cowtarded for the 4-month. Much love, Cowtarded, giving us a shout out there. Yeah, Jaegers, any final words before we head on to our next matchup?
No, the next matchup is going to be hype as well. I don't remember who it's going to be. I remember Hydra's playing.
Hydra versus Lightspeed.
Hydra versus Lightspeed. Anytime Hydra plays, they're must see. And last week, Vortex showed that they can bleed. Let's see if Hydra can bounce back.
And we'll definitely have to see if Lightspeed can take them down, or like you said, Hydra, can they bounce back? That matchup coming up in just a couple minutes. Stick around, and we'll see you guys in a few.
Can't wait.